Hi everyone, it's the Fat Old Gamer Hill bringing you my first build video of the season. I put this build together with versatility and DPS in mind. And versatility in two different ways. One is it can do good ad control and good boss damage. And the other part of the versatility is the key factors of this build is all from the artifact. So even if you get started playing this season, you can put together a build similar that will be quite effective. The key parts of this build is the new Mad Bleach and Kill with debuffs, bosses, and champions, and it also reloads your weapons, your stored weapons, when you hit a boss or a champion with it. That's key. You definitely want that. And this is where my build might start differing from other people. I'm using the Deafening Whisper as my good line launcher because it has Void splash damage. And the reason why that's key with this particular version of the build is this other new mod will Void splash damage max Romancers. And then I'm also using Hammer of the Warman, which can cause Unstoppable and Overload champions to stagger when you blow up a Warmancer. Gets added, champion clearing, protection. I'm using the Xenophase, which you can still get. It's on the Moon Dungeon. It's a quest. It's not too hard. I'm using it because it's very versatile. It does good boss damage and it's good at ad clear, and you can keep a distance. But if you don't have Xenophage or you prefer something like a rocket launcher, it's also a really good option this season. Just make sure that you're probably gonna want these two mods then. You're gonna want Blast Radius, which will get you charged with lap by rapid kills with grenade launchers or rocket launchers. Which is gets basically if you have it masterworked and you mac it all with it, that's fast enough for you to get charged with that. If you have been playing for a while and you don't like that mod and you have I believe it's Taking Charge is the name of the mod. And it gets charges you whenever you pick up or overlap. That mod will work really well too as a replacement. Taking Charge, this is it. But like I said, I'm trying to focus on stuff people can still get this season if at all possible. Um, and if you don't have this grenade launcher, you can use Witherhold, which was a seasonal exotic a couple seasons ago. The pinnacle weapon from last season will work real well. Anarchy, if you happen to have Anarchy. Those are new primary grenade launcher from this season, which I do believe like one of the first quests gives you guaranteed. You could use that. I will also recommend getting this mod too, Unstoppable Grenade Launcher, because you'd be using a grenade launcher for the debuff. So you might as well be able to stun unstoppable champions at the same time. For supers, I'm going off damage just because of match game. But you can use, I will recommend, if you want DPS, I will recommend Code of the Missile with the exotic chest piece. This is from last season, but you can farm it up by using legendary lost sectors. Well, exotic chest armor is the reward. That gets max the super OP. Um, and then for like scavengers, I'm using machine gun finder, so I'm using the Xenophage. If you're doing the Rocket Watch a lot, oh, and the other mod, if you do are using Rocket Launcher, you're gonna want this one, and that's why you want to charge it live. Because I believe it gives you actually like 20% rocket launcher damage when you charge it live. And then whatever one's not your grenade launcher, you're probably gonna want to use, like I'm using auto rifle because the lost sector I'm gonna go into to show off this bird has anti-barrier champions. So that way I don't have to worry about, the barrier champions as much. You can even use a good sword with this bird. But the reason why I'm not using a sword is I was trying to keep this bird versatile, like I said. And with the sword, you can't use it against a lot of bosses. Doing like the hard level nightfalls and grandmasters, the sword can be kind of dangerous to try to use. But with like the Xenophage or rocket launcher, you can step back a little bit and keep yourself safer. So let me show you off this bird. If I can find the exit to go back up top. There it is. I was being blind. But see that this is legendary luck sector. It's 310. I think my light level is 318 with what I have equipped. So I'm not super over leveled or anything. But like I said, the mad you really want, all the mad ones are behind the artifact. Beach and Clear, Unstoppable. And then if you happen to have the grenade launcher, I'm using that one for sure. If you're using rocket launcher as your DPS instead of the Xenophage, you're gonna want these two mods most likely. Increase rocket launcher damage while charged with light, and that's an easy way to get charged with light if you're using grenade launchers. Like I said, Pinnacle from last season, Witherhold. The new primary grenade launcher from this season works. Anarchy will work, but then you will have to figure out, another weapon, probably a sniper rifle for DPS. Since Anarchy is a heavy grenade launcher. You could just use a heavy grenade launcher as DPS too. No, this will debuff them too, but I find rocket launcher and Xenophage to be a little easier to use. Oh, and another thing, pro tip for this lost sector, if you haven't realized it, if you go down the hallways with that symbol, that's what you need to go to, to find your way through. A champion has appeared. See, with that debuff and the Xenophage, look how easy that champion died. I have Cellular Suppressant high in my Romance cells, which blinds enemies. This is really nice, but I didn't want to highlight it since it's an old mod and you might not have it. But apparently you can get it from Ed1 should be selling it at some point. You know, because he's supposed to rotate in some of those old mods. I even missed the shot, and that champion's still super dead. I guess missed two on that guy like a noob. Wonder if I can hit the witch from over here. Yes, I can. Seeing the good night launch the stagger down unstoppable, and then he dies. Between the debuff and the stagger, so easy. Oh, and the other thing is you don't really have to worry too much about rocket launcher or machine gun loaders because don't forget the Grenade launcher mod also will also refill your stored weapons when they hit a champion or boss. And that's why I love Romance cells. I could full acolytes, I could even see. Come on, show yourself again. Yeah, look at that burst DPS right there. I don't have to pop my overpowered super. No, there's a Romance cell over there. There it is. I was being blind. I thought it was like behind the dead guy. That's to protect me from the witch a little bit. Oh, the witch got me. There goes my Flawless. And there goes one Dead Witch. I think that's everybody. I'm not even at minutes. And I could have done it faster too. If anybody does want help getting the Xenophase, just leave me a message. Or send me a whisper on Twitch. And I would do my best to help you get it. So until next time, this is the Fat Old Gamel signing off. Welcome to DPS Time.